Now let's look at how to convert from uh, centimeters, millimeters, decimeters, and meters. So we are going to be looking at even kilometers. We're going to be looking at centimeters, millimeters, decimeters, meters, kilometers. Okay, look at this. There is something you ought to know. Take note of this. 10 millimeters gives 1 centimeters. 10 centimeters gives 1 decimeters. 10 decimeters gives 1 meters. 1000 meters gives 1 kilometers. So if they ask you how many millimeters gives 1 kilometer, just multiply 10 times 10 times 10 times 1000. They ask you how many centimeters make 1 kilometer, just multiply 10 times 10 times 1000. That'll give you the number of centimeters in 1 kilometers. They ask you how many decimeters do you have in 1 kilometer. Just use 10 to multiply 1000. That is 10,000 decimeters is equals to 1 kilometers, in which 1000 meters is equals to what? 1 kilometers. They ask how many millimeters do you have in 1 meters. Just do 10 times 10 times. That is 1000 millimeters is equals to 1 meters. So take note of this. They are very, very important. So we can check it very well and so that all these ones is going this way, the magnitude. As we move from the up to the downside, the gets more bigger. So that means centimeter is bigger than millimeters because 1 millimeter centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. Decimeter is bigger than centimeters. Meters is bigger than decimeters. Kilometers is bigger than meters. So as we move from the top to the downside, the magnitude increases. Move from the downside to the upper side, the magnitude reduces. So if you are converting from bigger unit to smaller unit, let's say you want to convert from meters to millimeters, you have to multiply by their relationship. For example, if you want to convert from millimeters now to meters, you will divide by 1000. For example, let's say convert 10 millimeters to meters. What relationship between millimeters and meters? 1000. So we divide this 10 by 1000. That will move it to meters. That's what I'm saying. So if you are converting from a smaller unit to bigger unit, you divide by their relationship. If you are converting from bigger unit to smaller unit, you multiply by their relationship. Take note of that. It's very, very important. So when we are converting from bigger to smaller, multiply. We are converting from smaller to bigger unit, we divide. So let's look at some few examples, then we are good to go. Now let's look at this converting. Let's convert 2 millimeters to centimeters. All right, if you want to do this, therefore check millimeters and centimeters. This one is bigger. Millimeters is smaller than what? Centimeters. So what do we now do? For converting from a smaller into the bigger unit, we have to divide. From bigger to smaller, we multiply. So we are converting these two. What relationship between millimeters and centimeters? 10 millimeters make 1 centimeters. So what do we now do now? The answer in centimeters now will be equal to, so let me just write it. This conversion now will be equal to, you divide these two by the relationship between millimeters and centimeters, which is 10. That was 0.2 centimeters. So that is the answer to that. It's as simple as that. It's very simple. Now, what about if they say convert 25 millimeters to meters? So how are you going to do that? Convert 25 millimeters to meters. How are you going to do that? You have to convert 25 millimeters to meters. Let's convert 25 millimeters to meters. So millimeters is smaller than meters. That means we are moving from smaller unit to bigger unit now. So what do? We multiply by relationship. So remember, before we move from millimeter to meters, we pass through 3 tens, which is 10 millimeters make 1 centimeters, 10 centimeters make 1 decimeters, 10 decimeters will make 1 meter. So those 3 tens times each other will give us 1000. So 1000 millimeters is what will make 1 meters. So if you want to convert this one now, what you do? The answer becomes, since you are moving from smaller to bigger, you divide by that 1000, which is the relationship between millimeters and meters. So divide 25 by 1000. That'll give us we have 1 2 3, that is 0.025 meters. That becomes the answer. So please take note of that, is very, very important. 10 millimeters is equals to 1 centimeters. 100 millimeters is equals to 1 decimeters. 1000 millimeters is equals to 1 meters. So just like that, you have to know how to interact, to like play with all these relationships. They are very, very, very important. Now let's look at something like this. Let's say we want to convert now from decimeters to centimeters. For example, let's say we should convert 20 decimeters to centimeters. Something like this. Convert 20 decimeters to centimeters. What are we going to have here? So remember, decimeters is higher than centimeters. So if I'm converting now, I'm going to multiply. What is the relationship between decimeters and centimeters? 10. So we're going to go to multiply 20 times that 10 with the relationship between this and this. Because 10 centimeters is equals to 1 decimeters. So how many centimeters will now be equal to 20 decimeters? So just use this 20 to multiply this 10. That is all. So that will give us 200 centimeters. That is 200 centimeters equal to 20 decimeters. So let's convert this 200 centimeters now to meters. Another question. Convert 200 cm to meters now. Convert 200 cm to meters. So that will give us 200. Remember, from centimeters to meters, you divide. Divided by the relationship between cm and meters is 100. Divided by 100. That will give us 2 meters. So this is how we do all these conversions. They are very, very important. What about we want to convert to kilometers? What about we want to convert to kilometers? We want to convert to kilometers now. For example, let's say we have to convert 22. What about if we have to convert 22 kilometers to meters? So how are we going to do this? What's the relationship between kilometers and meters? Is that 1000 meters is equals to 1 kilometer. That means kilometers is higher than meters. We're going to multiply since we are moving from bigger to smaller. So the answer becomes 22 divided by that 1000, which is the relationship between meters and kilometers, times 1000. Not divide, times 1000. That gives us 22,000. So that's 22,000 meters. So 22,000 meters is equal to 22 kilometers. As simple as that. So thank you.